Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi sought to allay public concerns over the impact of the PEPFAR transition, emphasizing the government's readiness to maintain and also strengthen the HIV/AIDS program using domestic resources. Motsoaledi says the fight against HIV/AIDS can only be conquered through working together.
We must accept that President Donald Trump has taken away what belongs to his country. We must accept that this has left many people distraught, distressed, and even perhaps fearful. And we also accept that people react to stress in different ways. Some people cope with stress by creating enemies which should not be existing.
PEPFAR has invested over $8 billion in South Africa since its inception, funding testing, antiretroviral treatment, prevention campaigns and community-based interventions. However, Motsoaledi says this gap will not affect those on ARV treatment in the country, also citing his disapproval of some media reports that the program is collapsing.
It is inconceivable that out of 46.8 billion rand spent by the country on HIV/AIDS program, the withdrawal of 7.9 billion by President Trump will immediately lead to a collapse of the entire program. We believe it's inconceivable. Ladies and gentlemen, we must put it categorically clear that under no circumstances will we allow this massive work performed over a period of more than a decade and a half to collapse and go up in smoke because President Trump has decided to do what he has done. But I also want to state clearly that propagating wrong information about the status of the HIV/AIDS campaign in South Africa in the manner that is being done is no different from the approach adopted by AfriForum and its ilk, which led Trump to thrash the whole country.
According to Stats SA, South Africa has the highest number of people living with HIV/AIDS in Africa, with almost 8 million people estimated to be living with the virus. It remains to be seen whether the South African government will be able to close the gap left by the PEPFAR aid withdrawal. Lopang Alamu, SABC News, Tshwane.